Hey guys, Dong here, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today, it's great to be back on the videos. We're doing so many live streams lately because of the double game week. It's great to be back talking to you lot this way, eh?
Hey, it is, and we've got a cracker today, and it's such a good one that I would like 10,000 likes.
Stop that. We haven't even said the title of the video and you're asking for likes.
It doesn't matter what it is.
But it's too quick. Why are you already dropping that?
In fact, go on, tell people what we're doing today.
Okay, first of all, what we're doing today is we're going to be picking, we're going to go our separate ways, as we always do, and picking our team of the year. On EA, on FIFA today, at 6 PM, they're picking their team of the year. It's all coming out and stuff like that. I'm sure it's all going to be kicking off when they release it. But we're going to set it straight how it should be. We've gone and picked our own team of the years. Do you think we're going to agree a lot in this video?
Well, I hope we disagree. It's good to have a bit of banter, isn't it?
It's good content, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So, shall we start with the goalkeeping position, Theo?
Well, hopefully by this time we're already on 10k likes. So guys, smash 10k likes. But yes, who is your goalkeeper? I want to know.
Well, you know what? I've gone over to Germany, and he's 34 years old, but who cares? He was an integral part of the treble-winning team of Bayern Munich, Manuel Neuer. And the thing about this lad, 15 clean sheets in the Bundesliga, 6 clean sheets in the UCL. And I tell you what, in that final, that Champions League final, he was immense, wasn't he, Theo?
But Dad, you're missing out Courtois, who took Real Madrid to their first La Liga win in a while, had a great season. Alisson for Liverpool, won the Premier League. There are some good options there, Dad. Why would you go with Manuel Neuer?
Because I'm Manuel Neuer Defence League all day long.
No, you can't replace the TDL like that.
No, he's just
that Defence League is the biggest one, Dad.
I've gone heavy on Bayern Munich because they did the treble. They won the UCL. They're the best team in the world right now, and they've got the best goalkeeper.
Respect Keylor Navas, Dad. Champions League final and a French League win.
Yeah.
Overall, I say all these suggestions. I've also gone with Manuel Neuer. Because quite frankly, if you win all there is to be won as Bayern Munich over 2020, you have to back the goalie. Now, with Manuel Neuer, it's a funny one. He started off, his kind of career really well. They started to win a lot of stuff. And then more recently, he took a dip in form. No one really knew if we'd see the old Manuel Neuer back to his prime. And I feel like 2020 was that year. So yes, I believe he deserves that Team of the Year goalkeeper spot. Comment down below, what do you reckon?
Left back now, Theo, and I've gone all the way over to Canada for this one.
Oh, you've gone for
Alphonso Davies, 21 years old, last season 4 assists in the Bundesliga, 4 assists in the UCL. But quite simply, this is one of the most exciting, talented young players in the world. You must agree, Theo.
You just admit to the viewers, like, you're a Bayern Munich fan. Like, 2 out of 2, both Bayern Munich. What are you doing?
I tell you what, all the Borussia Dortmund fans are turning off right now, but he was sensational.
And my centre-back is Alaba. My other centre-back is Boden. My right-back is...
Stop looking at my team.
Oh. Well, my left-back's also Alphonso Davies. I'm sorry, but the reason is, you could have put in Andy Robertson. He's had a very good year at Liverpool. Like, we've got to respect him. He's even started off this season really well. He's just had an overall great year, but Alphonso Davies is special. 2020 was his breakthrough year. He came from Vancouver Whitecaps. Nobody really thought too much of him. He got into the first team, working hard, breaking in. And some of the games, I've seen him live at Stamford Bridge. He absolutely shred Reece James to pieces. And from that game on, I thought this guy is going to be, and probably already is, the best left back in the world.
Absolutely.
And overall, I would probably go Robertson, but I have to go Fonzie for 2020. And then you could have looked at other options like Theo Hernandez at AC Milan, Guerrero at Dortmund. We've seen him play live a lot. He's so special, isn't he? The Portuguese fullback.
That is true. But the thing about Fonzie, he's only 20. He's already played 17 times for Canada and banged 5 goals. We've seen him in the flesh, like Theo said. And he's one of these players that Gary Neville would go, ooh. And centre-back now, we've got to go over to Liverpool, haven't we? And Virgil van Dijk. It's that simple. He's been injured this season, but last season he was immense. He played in every minute of Liverpool's PL title this season.
Fair play. And you know what a year in 2020. Big part of their Premier League win. And, I know this is 2019, but massive in the Premier Champions League as well. And every time he's out the team, you can see how much they miss him. And he's had a great year. If in terms of centre-back position, he's up there with one of the best players in the world. It's difficult to compare him with the likes of Ronaldo, Messi, De Bruyne, and all the big dogs because it's a different position. But at centre-back, there's no one near to him right now.
He's just brilliant at whatever he does in the air with the ball at his feet, his passing, his positioning. He's amazing. And the fact that Liverpool are doing so badly in recent weeks just shows how much they miss him.
Especially over the last 5 game weeks. They need him back ASAP. Right, we're moving on to the other centre-back position. A little bit more of a tough one instead of Virgil van Dijk because he had a very good year. You could have gone with quite a few players for this one. Now, I would say the most obvious and most picked centre-back partner of Van Dijk is Sergio Ramos of Real Madrid because they won the Spanish league. He was the captain, massive part of that. You know, everyone in the Los Blancos shirt loves him and he's just a bit of a legend. Did he have a good enough year though, in his own performance though? Some people would say Marquinhos played better, helped them win the French League, French Cup, and then obviously took them to a Champions League final as well. And he's had just a really good 2020 season. Thiago Silva as well went to Chelsea recently, and obviously, you know, he also did the whole PSG Champions League final. Maybe even a cheeky bit of Laporte or Alaba. And you love picking a Bayern player. Are you going to make it 3 out of 3?
Quite simply, I'm going for the 34-year-old Sergio Ramos.
Seriously?
Great beard. Great player.
Okay.
And I tell you what, he scored 13 goals from the centre-back position. He's now scored 100 times for Real Madrid.
He's a stat padder, Dad. He just takes penalties and the occasional free kick.
No, he
gets his goals from the penalty spot.
Oh, come on. He is a player's player. And when you speak to someone like David Wheater, the name Sergio Ramos comes up. Captain
How have you got David
legend.
Wheater into this position?
Well, he was my 3rd place.
Oh, I love that, love that. David Wheater, he will love that too. The Middlesbrough lad. When people say, oh, Sergio Ramos, he scored all these goals, you can't really compare to other centre-backs, right? Because he takes penalties, and most teams have a different, like a midfielder or a striker taking that pen. So you can't really compare goals for a centre-back. He's obviously going to be better, isn't he? But yeah. I've also gone for Sergio Ramos.
Oh, you see, all that waffle and you go for the same
yes,
player.
Because actually, as a defender, as a captain, as a leader, as you mentioned, for Real Madrid, he was so vital in that Spanish league win, you know, getting ahead of Atletico Madrid, Barcelona. Who knows if they could do it again this year, because Atletico seem really good, but Ramos deserves it. I was close to picking Alaba, but I've also picked 2 Bayern players already. I can't go for another.
Right back now, and this one might surprise you a little bit, Theo. It's a player who scored 4 goals, got 13 assists from right back. No, it won't surprise you. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Were those stats correct about him though?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't really a surprise. There is no one else.
Yeah.
I mean, the rest of Europe is simply letting us down with right-back options. Only good right-backs come from England right now.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka, Lamptey gets in the question, Kyle Walker-Peters, Reece James, Trippier, and of course Trent.
Yeah.
They're all English right-backs. There is no other good right-backs who aren't English. Carvajal didn't have the best of years. There aren't that many other options, are there, Dad?
There aren't. Now, Trent, of course, is having an average season by his standards, but he's only 22 years old, and I know he'll come good again.
You didn't consider Wan-Bissaka? Make those United fans happy?
He's not as good as Trent.
That's true.
Sorry.
Overall in 2020 as well, like Trent helped them in the Premier League and stuff like that, so yeah. I've also gone for the Trent. What else is there to say? He's started off this season, though, not that great, and he needs to bounce back, but overall the year he deserves it.
But Theo, he's got a couple of assists in the UCL, so hopefully Liverpool will go on a Champions League run, and Trent can be part of it.
Yeah, Trent needs to get his form back up on recently, but this is about 2020, so yeah. I want to give a special mention to Cancelo. I feel like if he's going to keep smashing his year, I think 2021 Team of the Year he could get in it, because he's been doing so sick for City. So could Hakimi, the Moroccan, good player. He needs to keep it up. Now we're moving on to midfielders. We've got 3 options here in a 4-3-3 formation. Who is your first midfielder you're picking?
Well, it's very, very easy. It's got to be Kevin De Bruyne, the PFA Player of the Year. I mean, 13 goals, 20 assists, but it goes beyond the statistics. Yeah. This player is just quite simply magnificent. Theo, you've got to agree.
Dad, it's difficult not to. This guy carried City through so many competitions. They won, what, the Carabao Cup?
Yeah.
They always do. But he got over 20 assists last year in the Premier League. Again this year, he's been running the show, what, 13 assists already?
Already he's having a great season this season. And last season in the UCL, he got a couple of goals, a couple of assists. And if the rest of the team have just stepped up to the plate, then maybe they go beyond the last 8.
For example, Raheem Sterling, missing open goals, you know? De Bruyne literally carried them and they still got knocked out by Lyon. If only someone else was clutching that team, City seriously could have taken that Champions League seriously. Right, Thogdad, let's move on to the second midfielder of the day. It's an interesting one. You've already picked quite an attacking player. Who else are you going for?
Well, I can't not pick this man, Bruno Fernandes.
So you've gone with both Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno?
You've got to. They're just so amazing. This is a man who came from Sporting Club de Portugal. He's played 33 games in the Premier League and 33 goal contributions. Transformational is the word I'd use about this man.
Really?
He's unorthodox, he's creative, he's magnificent.
What's he won?
Doesn't matter, Theo.
I'm just asking, what has he won? I know he signed in January for Man United and he's had a really good 2020 stats-wise, but what has he won? And this is the reason some people are not putting him in the team.
Theo, he's won bragging rights because he's taken what would otherwise be a mediocre mid-table club and he's made them go top of the Premier League.
Dan, you're telling me Man United would be mid-table without Bruno?
Yes.
So you're telling me they'd be like 10th place right now without Bruno?
They would be somewhere like that, yes.
And they're first right now in the league. He's made that much of an impact.
Correct. To me, yes.
Okay.
To me.
Very interesting. If a player does that much of an effect, then I can understand why. What about City without De Bruyne? Same sort of thing?
Well, not quite, because City have got a better squad, but
I thought you said that he carries them.
No, I'd say De Bruyne is by far the best player in the City squad.
Yeah.
But City have some talent in there.
Fair enough.
They've got more resources than Man United.
Man United are more reliant on Bruno than City are on De Bruyne?
100%.
Okay. My second option is also Bruno.
Yeah.
But I'm really interested as to who your third midfielder pick is. Because there's options. Jordan Henderson deserves a shout.
Yeah.
You've got Joshua Kimmich, who won everything there is to be won and had a standout 2020 season. And Thiago, who was unreal in that Champions League run too.
Well, I'll get straight into it. It's Thiago.
No,
yes,
you haven't picked Thiago.
I've picked Thiago.
You're telling me there's no Joshua Kimmich in your team of the year?
He's on my subs bench, just.
That doesn't... Forget the subs bench. That's irrelevant. No one cares about that. You've not got Kimmich in your midfield three.
I think Thiago was brilliant for Bayern Munich. He's pivotal in that triple winning team.
Thogdad.
And he will, once the injury's behind him, he's going to be great for Liverpool. Now, I know he had a poor evening last night and all the memes are coming out after the Burnley game.
Listen.
But Thiago is quality
Thogdad. But you've also missed out Sabitzer, Leipzig midfielder. Probably not the same level.
No worries with that.
Heung-Min's son, Muller, had a great year.
Yeah.
Alejandro Gomez. Okay, they're probably not the same level. It's really between Thiago and Kimmich. I've gone for Kimmich. And I don't understand why you haven't. I think I think you're a mug. I think you're a mug.
Oh, those are very harsh words. Thiago is class. Kimmich is a very good player.
Guys, who do you agree? Would you go with his midfield three or mine? I think it's pretty obvious that mine's better.
And now for the left wing position. Theo, what are the options here, mate?
Well, you could go with some guy called Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you know him?
Never heard of him.
Okay. Well, we got Sadio Mane. Rashford had a decent year. You got a few others like Grealish, maybe deserves a shout in 2020. Sterling, and of course, Neymar. You know, he's a very, well-known player, Brazilian. He, did well in the French Cup Champions League final, kind of carried them in the latter stages of that Champions League competition. Does he deserve that left wing position over CR7 though?
Well, I've listened to all of those names, and across the 5 divisions, the guy I'm going to mention is the second highest scorer, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Thogdad, he's not even the highest scorer in his own league. Last season, Ciro Immobile outscored him. Is that really sure? That's right, that's correct.
Right, okay. Anyway, it doesn't... Imo Schmile.
Is he your striker? If he's your striker, I take it back.
But then Cristiano got 31 goals in Serie A, but when you add up all his goals in Cup, in UCL, he was the second highest scorer across the 5 leagues.
Immobile.
Behind Lewandowski. No.
Immobile got 36 goals.
Yeah, but that's
Ronaldo
Serie A.
got 31.
Add them all up. He's second out of the 5 leagues.
If you can't be the top scorer of your own league, how do they deserve to be in the team of the year?
There's no way in the world you've gone for Immobile.
Well, he deserves a shout at striker.
Cristiano is a legend. He's the GOAT. He's CR7. He's in my team.
But you're a mug.
Who cares?
No, I've also gone with Cristiano. I've got to be interesting here.
Yeah.
I mean, of course I've got Cristiano Ronaldo in my team.
Yeah.
He's one of the 2 still the best players in the world. You've got to have him in. And yes, he's had a better year than Neymar. If Neymar won the Champions League or did more than the Farmers League, then let's be real, I'd put him in. But he hasn't. Overall, 2020, you've got to have CR7.
Yeah, and this season, he's still scoring a goal a game. He's just magnificent.
Yeah, this season, I think he's top goal scorer too.
And right wing, this should be very interesting. Go on, Theo, what are our options?
Our options are Lionel Messi, or Lionel Messi. You missed out a go in your team. Just get it in there now.
Okay, I'll just say it. Mohamed Salah of Liverpool. Messi's finished. You've got to move on.
At this point, you laugh, go, ha ha ha, you're pranking me. It's Messi. Okay. Come on, just get on with it.
I'll be honest. The player I've gone to, he got 19 goals, 10 assists, and he helped Liverpool to the PL title while Messi was going downhill. Mo Salah's in my team, and that's no joke.
Thogdad, stop being a mug. Just admit you picked Messi.
Season,
your team's missing a goat.
He's heading for the Golden Boot.
Your team is missing a goat.
No, it isn't.
Your team is missing a goat.
Yeah, there's only one goat.
Who is it? Messi.
Lewandowski, and that comes later.
But you just said Ronaldo was your goat. How can you have left wing?
I've got a flock of goats.
What are you on about?
You've not gone for Messi.
Dad, how have you put Ronaldo left wing and then missed out Messi?
Messi's in a retirement home. You've not picked him, you're just joking.
Dad, you're like a football Twitter account. Just get off Twitter and get into realistic life situations.
Go on.
Messi has carried Barcelona, yes, they didn't win the Spanish league. They may have won a cup or something like that. But Messi's stats over 2020 deserve him to get in the team of the year. The Argentinian winger is still the GOAT, and he's been let down by Barcelona. He can't save them all on his own. Like De Bruyne can't carry City.
Okay, list everything he won.
Oh yeah, very funny. Bruno, list everything he won. You put him in his team of the year.
No, we're talking about Messi there.
Ronaldo, apart from some dodgy Italian Supercoppa, okay?
Messi's lost his rag, he keeps getting sent off.
No, he's got one red card, and it was in 2021, so it doesn't even count, you man.
Liverpool fans, you know.
No, you guys back me up in the comments here. I'm not having this muggery. Right wing has to be Messi. I would take Di Maria more seriously than Mo Salah as your option. Come on, Phil.
You cannot disrespect Mo Salah. Honestly, the amount of hate that's going to come from Egypt and from Liverpool fans, and you deserve all of it.
Yeah, and all the Argentinians that are going to be kicking off with you in the comments, like, oh, they're going to be angry. You're going to be scared. You're going to be hiding.
And finally, centre forward. What
Just save your front three here, Dad, please. Save your front three. And go with Harry Kane. Okay, your options are Lewandowski, some geezer from Poland, Haaland, Mbappe, Immobile, I mentioned him, Lukaku, Benzema, who had a really good year for Real Madrid, Harry Kane. Go with Harry Kane.
Well, I do love Harry Kane, so I'm going to go for Robert Lewandowski. I'm sorry, Theo, 55 goals last season.
The one time I say...
He's the best player in the league, and I thought of saying Harry Kane. I love the guy. But the man,
you told me you were going to say Harry Kane as well. You've let down the English lads. You've let down the Spurs fans. What are you doing? Simping for Bayern Munich again. Everyone comment Thug simp because he is being tragic.
And who are you going to simp for?
What do you mean, who am I going to simp? I've also gone for Lewandowski. I have. Because he's so good.
Yeah.
And as much as I'd love Harry Kane to be, you know, in the team of the year, Lewandowski's been the best striker. You know, I saw some people saying Jamie Vardy should be in there.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, we've mentioned a few of the old guys here.
Yeah.
You've mentioned Messi,
but we should
Ronaldo,
also, yeah.
Ramos, Neuer, Lewandowski. Age doesn't matter, it's just a number.
Even Ibrahimovic deserves a nominee.
Yes.
The way he started off the season for Milan, running the show. Lukaku, I know he's not old, but he's an option. Immobile, both of them have done a job. But if we have one striker, it's a shame we don't have... If you had another striker option for this team, who would you put in?
I'd put in Harry Kane.
Okay.
Because he's more than a striker. He's also a midfielder, a defender, a captain, leader, legend. He's everything.
He's been incredible this season as well. More contributions in the Premier League than anyone else. He's literally been the top-rated player, and he consistently performs, doesn't he?
Yeah, but no Neymar, no Mbappe, Theo, in our teams.
Dad, I'm sorry, they're in a Farmers League. You know, they don't deserve it. Okay, they got to a Champions League final. Neymar was the reason for that.
Yeah.
But what? Are you going to take out Ronaldo to put in Neymar? It's a difficult one. No PSG, but maybe if they go and win the Champions League this season, they'll probably get more respect from it, wouldn't they, Dad?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've enjoyed making this.
I've loved this. You know, we've disagreed, we've had banter, but what I want to know is you guys, what is your 11? Tell us in the comments. Me and my old man are going to be going down to the comment section and talking to people and saying what teams have got it right, what teams have got it wrong. If you have Kane, I respect you, as much as I haven't put him in.
Yeah, come on, let's have 10,000 likes on this video, minimum. Well, I tell you what, another player we've missed out, Paul Pogba here. You're always talking about Pogba, you're not mentioning him today.
Paul Pogba, come on, over 2020, he started 2021 off better.
Yeah.
He's already had a better year in 2021, he scored like 2 bangers.
Yeah, so maybe in 12 months' time we'll be talking about Paul Pogba.
And Cancelo as well, if he keeps playing well at right back.
And Ruben Dias.
There's so many. John Stones is going to be in the mix. Oh, we're going for the whole City team now. They're on great form. Right. There's a lot of new options that can develop. The likes of Haaland, Mbappe, Neymar, they've all got time. They know eventually their time will come when Ronaldo and Messi both kind of slowly pack it in. I love the Team of the Year video. There's always disagreement and it will be kicking off in the comment section. Some of you lot will be saying, Jamie Vardy, you know, and all sorts of random muck. We'll see you down there. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe for more content. Let's see what EA released today as well.
Brilliant. Can't wait. See you soon.
Bye, guys.